Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Chief Ozzy, and welcome back to another video on my channel. So today, we're gonna be playing a fun game that I used to play back in like elementary school. So this is the Would You Rather challenge, and basically this game is really simple. All I had to do is answer the question. So basically, they're asked like, Would you rather, do this or do that? And you can only choose one answer. I'm gonna be doing this right now, so decided this would be fun. You guys can choose different answers and follow along with me. Remember, your answers don't have to be the same as mine, but I'm just choosing my own in my own opinion and what's better for me. You guys can do the same. And yeah, and last but not least, good luck to everyone who plays this. Hope you have fun. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started, people. All right, so the first question is, would you rather always be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early? When I go to school, I usually try to be early. That way I can have free time and I can screw around and, watch my videos and see if I can do anything better. So I think I'd be like 20 minutes early. It's always best to be early. Now, I know some of you could be 10 minutes late, but it depends on what you want to be late at. So, I mean, for me, I just like to be early at school and, have fun. So I'd probably pick the second option, 20 minutes early. So, yeah. I know that getting up 20 minutes early in the morning sucks, but hey, at least, you get some rest time when you get to school and you can, have fun. But anyway, yeah, pretty basic question. And yeah, let's go on to the next. All right, second question. Would you rather lose all of your money and valuables or all the pictures you have ever taken? That's an interesting question. I really am not a big fan of picture taking. I mean, I know that many of my classmates like to take selfies and I enjoy them, but honestly, if I were to like choose over money and pictures, I'd probably choose money and valuables because you have to pay at the grocery store with money. You can't pay with pictures. Like who pays with pictures? Pictures cost money, okay? So and like that I do have valuables. I don't want to lose my valuables over a bunch of silly photos. So if I had to lose either one of these, I'd probably lose my pictures. Yeah, I'd probably lose my pictures. I mean, I don't care too much about picture taking. I don't take pictures that often at school or at home either, but my family does. But anyway, yeah, I'd pick option two. I'd lose my pictures, obviously, if I've ever taken. So yeah, that does it for that one. All right. Number three, would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into the future of anyone but yourself? Okay, so this is an interesting question. I never prepared for any of these questions, so I don't know. I'm just answering them off the top of my head. All right, so whose future? When I look into 10 minutes in my own or 10 minutes into the future of anyone but myself? I always wanted to look into the future of my younger brother, but then again, I really want to look into the future of my own, obviously. Because, I want to see what happened 10 minutes ahead of time of me. Because it'd be so helpful if I could. That way I could, like, see what test answers I gave on the math test in the past. That'd be so helpful. But anyway, yeah, I'd probably pick option one. Because, it would benefit me and, I'd be able to see what's going on ahead of time and I could probably prepare for it. Even though it's only 10 minutes and, not that long. But anyway, 10 minutes is still actually a good amount of time, obviously. And that'd be so cool. Yeah, I'd pick option one. I'd want to see 10 minutes into my own future, obviously. That's what I'd do. I'm pretty sure most dude probably pick option two, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, option one is definitely for this question. All right, on to the next question. Would you rather be famous when you were alive and forgotten, or would you rather be famous when you were alive and forgotten when you die, or unknown when you are alive but famous after you die? Okay, wait, hang on. Let me read this question. Okay, wait. Would you rather be famous when you are alive and forgotten when you die, or unknown when you are alive but famous but after? Okay, that's tricky. Yeah, this is kind of tongue twister. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to figure this out, you guys. Okay, so it's asking, would you rather be famous when you're okay? So basically, when you're famous, uh, basically you're alive and you're forgotten. You're alive and forgotten when you die. So basically, when you die, you're alive. Wait, what? This doesn't make any sense. When you would you rather be famous when you were alive and forgotten when you die, or unknown when you were alive but famous after you die? This question doesn't make any sense. Hang on, I'm trying to piece this together, you guys. Would you rather be famous when when you are alive and forgotten? Oh, okay, okay, I understand. Okay, so basically, this is talking about after you die. So basically, the first one's after you die. So would you rather be famous after you die, uh, or be famous when you were alive, but famous after you die? Oh no, wait, that doesn't make sense. Okay, option two is like after you die. So, would you rather be famous when you were alive and forgotten when you die, or when you die, or unknown when you Okay, this kind of doesn't make sense because the first option the first option is be famous when you were alive and for when you die, but that doesn't make sense. Last part is or unknown when you were alive, but famous after you. This question is like tongue twisting. I don't get it. Um, what would I choose? Okay. Would you rather be famous when you were alive and forgotten when you die, or unknown when you were alive but famous after you die? Uh, be famous when you're alive and forgotten when you die. When you die. Okay, so be famous when you are alive and forgotten when you die. So basically, when I die, I'll be. So basically, the first one is I'll be famous when I was alive, and forgotten when you die. Oh, okay. So that makes okay. So basically, the first one saying when I was alive, I was famous, and when I died, and I was forgotten when I died. And the second one is saying I was unknown when I was alive, but famous after I died. Okay, so now I get it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That took me quite a long time to figure out because I don't want to talk. Okay, so if I was to choose, you know what? I don't know about you guys, but I know this sounds pretty stupid, but I'd go with option two. I would probably be unknown when I was alive, but I'd be famous after I died because, the worstest thing that can happen when a certain person passes away, or maybe a beloved one passes away, is forgetting them. Okay, forgetting a person is the worstest thing that can happen, especially if they pass away in death. So it's always the best thing you can do is always remember them, even if you never see them again, even if you never hear. It's best to remember that person. So I'd rather be famous when I die, obviously. So after I die, yeah. I'd pick option two. I don't know what you guys would pick. I'm not gonna criticize if you pick anything. What you pick for this one. So yeah, this is kind of like your own option here. So yeah, pretty interesting question. And pretty difficult as well. I don't know. I'm pretty sure most people would be picking option one, but I think I'd pick option two because I don't want to be forgotten after I die. Like you don't like if you're like I don't know if one of your family members passed away and you forgot about them after that's pretty rude, obviously. So you should always remember your friends and family even after their death. So I'd go with option two. I'd still want to be famous after I die. So yeah. All right, so yeah, fifth question. Here we go. All right. Would you rather go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do or get away with something horrible, but you did always live in fear of being caught? What? Okay, hang on. Would you rather go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do or get away with something horrible, but did, you did, but always live in fear of being caught? Uh, you know, I would probably, this actually correlates to one of the. I actually made a video on this kind of stuff, like last year, I believe. This has to do with my pirating movies video. Unlike said, I went to jail for 5 years. If I had to pick between one of these options, I'd probably go to jail for 4 years for something I didn't do, rather than get away with something horrible, but and living in fear of getting caught. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'd probably pick option one because going to at least with option one, I didn't do d- something. I didn't do something horrible. So that means even if I went to jail, I wouldn't be held responsible for it because I can somehow prove myself innocent. Whereas if I picked option two, I would be responsible for the crime I committed, but I'd be living in fear for the rest of my life. So I don't have to live in the shadows and sneak around to like get food, go to the groceries, or go hang out with my friends in secret. That'd be so annoying. Yeah, I'd probably take option one. I'd probably go to jail for 4 years. I mean, I've never been to jail. Well, actually, I have because I pirated movies, which I shouldn't have because I was an idiot. Yeah, I pirated movies. For all of you guys who don't know, last year I did a bunch of. I pirated like 60 movies last March in 2017, and yeah, I got sued pretty badly, like $250,000. But yeah, this question actually reminds me of my I'm going to jail video. You guys can check that out. It's on my channel. But yeah. Yeah, so the answer for this one, I'd probably pick the first one. I'd probably go to jail for 4 years, something I didn't do. So that way, I don't have to live in fear. But anyway, yeah, I even if I did go to jail, it doesn't matter. I mean, well, yeah, I didn't commit any crime, so what are they locking you up for? At least I have a permanent criminal record, so that's great. So once I get released, I have nothing to fear about. But yeah, yeah, I'd pick the first option. All right, so on to question number 6. Would you rather accidentally be responsible for the death of a child or accidentally be responsible for the deaths of three adults? Oh, okay. This is super hard. What do I say to this? Uh, you know, one death is bad enough, but three more, that's horrible. I'd really like to say option one. I don't know. I don't know about this, you guys. Um, you know, I'm gonna be an idiot. I'm gonna go, I think, I don't know. I mean, for a little kid, that's pretty brutal that I'm responsible for this little kid. I'll probably pick option two. I'd rather be responsible for the death of three adults. I mean, the fact that I'm responsible for the death of a child, that's pretty upsetting. No one would ever believe that I was responsible for the death of a child. That'd be so shocking. Even I would be shocked that I was responsible for the death of a child. Yeah. I'd rather be responsible for the death of three adults because, um, I'd be no better than a human being to be a killer of a child. So I guess I would choose number two. I'd be responsible for the deaths of three adults. That's much better than, being responsible for the death of a little kid. Because no one would believe that, a high schooler would do something this brutal. Yeah, I've never seen a high schooler be so brutal to little kids, obviously. So yeah, I would probably pick number two. I'd be responsible for the death of three adults. It's not worth to be responsible for the death of a child. I'll tell you that. So yeah, let's go on to question number 7. Uh, would you rather would you rather your shirts be always two sizes too big or one size too small? Uh, it's about clothing. I never really had a preference about clothing. Well, kind of. I mean, when I go to school, I always wear my polo jacket. I mean, I wear that. If I had a preference, I'd probably have my shirt two times bigger rather than one size smaller, just because I don't want my guts showing. It would be gross and people would pick on me. I'd probably have my shirt two times bigger. I mean, that would be much better than one size too small. But yeah, yeah, I know you guys could probably see my doodle arms, but anyway, as long as I'm covered, I don't care. But yeah, I'm gonna pick option one. I'm gonna have my shirts two sizes big. Yeah. All right, on to the next question. Sorry about that. Would you rather live in the wilderness far from civilization or live on the streets of a city as a homeless person? Would I rather live in the wilderness far from, or, I don't want to, I always, people kind of ask me this stupid question, but, you know, I could live away in the wilderness, but I don't know anything about the wilderness. So if I did that, I'd probably die because I don't know what is in the, I know there are bears and tigers, but I'd get killed. So I'd probably live in the streets of a city as a hobo. Yeah, I'd probably live as a hobo. That's what I would do. Yeah, I'm picking option two for this. I live as a hobo. That's my best option here. Because if I'm away from civilization, I have no chance of getting food. I mean, in a city, I could probably steal food. I could try. I mean, I've never been a hobo before, but you guys could let me know. But you never know if you try. If you don't try, actually. All right, on to number 9. Would you rather the general public think you are a horrible person, but your family be very proud of you, or your family think you're a horrible person, but the general public be very proud of you? That is kind of a very interesting question. I never thought of this. Which one? I mean, I know I grew up with my family and all such, but what's a family compared to the public? I'd probably pick like number two. I'd probably have my family think I'm horrible, but I really want the general public to be very proud of me because if the general public's not really proud of me, no one's gonna, I would never be able to go to school or make friends, obviously. I mean, family's family, but hey, things always run into family. You can't always have a great family, so I'm not saying this like to personally offend you guys, but literally, you can't always have what you want. But I'd rather have the public be proud of me rather than my family, because I know my family's not proud of me. Just kidding, they are, but I'd rather have the family be proud of me. I mean, I'd rather have the general public be proud of me. That way, I'm not referred in the world as a bad person. So yeah. Yeah, I'd rather have the general public. I don't know what you guys would choose. I'm pretty sure maybe some of you might choose option one. But yeah, you guys let me know. All right, so on to the last and final question, number 10. Would you rather live your entire life in a virtual reality where all your wishes are granted or in the real world? That's a pretty, that's a question that I've always asked myself. Live your entire life in a virtual reality or in the real world? If I were to pick, I know what I'd pick. You guys know obviously what I'm gonna pick option one. I'm pretty sure all of you would pick an option one. Live your virtual reality where all your wishes are granted. Yeah. I'm gonna pick virtual reality because I have many wishes I want granted, but I can't because I live in the real world. So that's the problem. So yeah, I'm gonna pick option one. I'm gonna live in the real world. I'm sorry, yeah, option one. I'm gonna live in a virtual reality because I can have all my wishes granted. I can become a hobo if I wanted, or a millionaire, or kick Donald Trump's ass, but that wouldn't happen. But yeah, I'd pick that. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys would pick option number one as well. I'm pretty sure all of you would. Maybe like some of you who don't think or don't like virtual reality would pick the real one, but anyway, I'm pretty sure most of you would like guarantee would pick option one. And yeah, so yeah, virtual reality because I really want my wishes granted. I could grant anything I want, including a house and a job. And yeah, so all right. Well, you guys, I guess that's pretty much it for this would you rather challenge. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your answers was if you want. I know I like this. I wasn't prepared for any of these questions, so that's why it took me a long time. But yeah, that's the fun part about this. So yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if I'll do any more. You guys can let me know. Comment if you like. Subscribe if not already. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Peace out, people.